Beginner's Guide to Stoicism. Picture this. You're stuck in traffic, late for an important meeting. Your heart races, frustration builds, and anger bubbles up. But what if I told you that ancient philosophers discovered a way to remain calm in this exact situation? Over 2,000 years ago. Welcome to Stoicism. Not the cold, emotionless stereotype you might imagine, but a practical philosophy that millions use today to live better, calmer, and more fulfilling lives. Stoicism began in ancient Athens around 300 BCE, when a merchant named Zeno lost everything in a shipwreck. Instead of despair, he found philosophy. He began teaching in the painted porch, the Stoa, giving Stoicism its name. But Stoicism isn't about suppressing emotions or being indifferent to life. It's about understanding what you can and cannot control, and focusing your energy wisely. Think of it like being the captain of a ship. You can't control the weather, but you can adjust your sails. You can't control the waves, but you can steer your vessel. Stoicism teaches you to master your responses to life's storms, not to pretend the storms don't exist. The foundation of Stoicism is beautifully simple. Some things are within our control, and some things are not. Within our control are judgments, decisions, desires, and actions, how we interpret events, how we respond to challenges. Outside our control, everything else. Other people's actions, the weather, the past, the future, our reputation, our health outcomes, and yes, that traffic jam. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." When you truly grasp this principle, something remarkable happens. That traffic jam? It's simply a neutral event. Your meeting running late? Outside your control. But your response? Staying calm, using the time to think, perhaps calling ahead, that's entirely yours to command. Stoics believe that living well means developing 4 key virtues. Wisdom, the ability to navigate complex situations with clarity. It's not about knowing everything, but about good judgment and seeing things as they truly are. Courage, not just physical bravery, but the strength to do what's right, even when it's difficult. Speaking truth when it's easier to stay silent. Standing by your principles when pressured to compromise. Justice, treating others fairly and with respect. Recognizing our shared humanity and acting for the common good, not just personal gain. Temperance, self-discipline and moderation. Not abstaining from pleasures, but enjoying them without becoming enslaved to them. The difference between savoring a meal and gluttony, between ambition and greed. These virtues work together like the legs of a table. Remove one, and the whole structure becomes unstable. Let me share 3 practical Stoic exercises you can start using today. Morning reflection. Each morning, spend 2 minutes considering the day ahead. What challenges might arise? How can you respond virtuously? Seneca, the Roman Stoic, said, "Every new thing excites the mind, but a mind that seeks truth turns from the new and seeks the old." Imagine you have a difficult conversation scheduled. Visualize yourself remaining calm, listening fully, responding thoughtfully. You're rehearsing virtue, preparing your mind like an athlete prepares their body. The view from above. When overwhelmed, take a mental step back. Imagine viewing your situation from high above, from a mountain, from space. See your problems in the context of your entire life, your city, the world. Marcus Aurelius often used this technique, writing, "Watch the stars in their courses as though you were accompanying them, and continually dwell on the changes of elements into one another." This isn't about minimizing real problems, but about gaining perspective. That work deadline feels different when seen from cosmic height. Negative visualization. Occasionally, briefly imagine losing something you value, your job, your health, a loved one. Not to create anxiety, but to cultivate gratitude. The Stoics called this premeditatio malorum, the premeditation of evils. By contemplating loss, we appreciate what we have. By imagining setbacks, we build resilience. It's like a fire drill for the soul. Better to practice in calm than panic in crisis. Now let's clear up some common misconceptions. Stoicism isn't about being emotionless. Stoics feel deeply. They just don't let emotions control them. It's the difference between experiencing anger and being consumed by it, between feeling sadness and drowning in it. Stoicism isn't passive resignation. It's about taking powerful action where you can make a difference. A Stoic fights injustice, pursues goals, and strives for excellence. They just don't attach their well-being to outcomes beyond their control. Stoicism isn't pessimistic. By accepting what might go wrong, Stoics free themselves to fully engage with life. It's not expecting the worst, it's being prepared for anything while working toward the best. Today's world seems designed to trigger anxiety. Social media comparisons, 24-hour news cycles, endless notifications. Stoicism offers an anchor in this storm. When your phone buzzes with bad news, you can choose your response. When social media triggers comparison, you remember that others' opinions are outside your control. When work stress mounts, you focus on your effort, not outcomes. Modern Stoics include entrepreneurs navigating uncertainty, athletes handling pressure, parents managing chaos, and students facing exams. They're not perfect, they're practicing. Each day, each choice is an opportunity to live more wisely. Stoicism isn't a destination, it's a practice. You don't become Stoic, you practice Stoicism, one moment at a time. Start small. Tomorrow morning, when something goes wrong, and something will, pause. Ask yourself, is this within my control? If yes, take action. If no, accept it and focus on what you can influence. Remember, the goal isn't to become an unfeeling statue, it's to become the best version of yourself, wise, courageous, just, and disciplined. To live with intention rather than reaction. To find tranquility not by avoiding life's challenges, but by meeting them with virtue. As Marcus Aurelius wrote in his personal journal, never meant for publication but now guiding millions. At dawn, when you have trouble getting out of bed, tell yourself, I have to go to work, as a human being. What do I have to complain of if I'm going to do what I was born for, the things I was brought into the world to do? Your journey into Stoicism begins now. Not with perfection, but with practice. Not with indifference, but with wisdom. Welcome to the Stoicism.